I am Dr. K.M. Government of India. Right. Today we video the lecture on the topic that is the botany. This topic, the botany, that is the central government scheme that is the stride in which we run the different short-term courses, out of which the Ethnobotany, one of the course run by Department of Botany, Education College. Students, first we discuss about the ethnobotany. What is by this ethnobotany? And under this ethnobotany, we consider the introduction of the ethnobotany, definition of the ethnobotany, concept about the ethnobotany, and the scope and objective of ethnobotany. For today's lecture, in next lecture, we cover the point that is ethnobotany and interdisciplinary science, as well as the relevance of ethnobotany in the present context. So, student, the scheme that is the stride that is the scheme for transdisciplinary research for India's developing economy, under which we will run this course that is the ethnobotany. This ethnobotany, we all know surrounding of environment directly and indirectly influence the human for his life and culture. Yes, we all know what we love in the environment. In the environment, no doubt, there are biotic and abiotic components. That biotic and abiotic components direct and indirectly we will say influence our life as well as our culture. This ethnobotany, we say the data of the ethnobotany can be defined, we will say, with their economic importance, discovered the, we will say, the different type of the resources. It provides the idea for environmental, we will say, planners. Means by studying the ethnobotany, that useful or the study of the ethnobotany useful for the human being. With the help of them, we obtain a different things which are needed for us daily life, as food, clothing, medicine, etc. The next one point, and the tool we will say for a basic selection of the plant species and the development of drug by the pharmacologist, the phytochemist, as well as the research. In every we will say the ethnobotany play an important there. So, friend, then the first, that is, the term ethnobotany was first coined by the American scientist, that is the John Hertzberger, in, we will say, 1886. Yes, the first, that is the John Hertzberger, coined the term that is the ethno and botany is there. And this ethnobotany, the practical uses of the local, we will say, the flora of the, we will say, the aspects of life, such as, and yes, the local people use the local flora for its different purposes, like medicine is there, food is there, we will say other intoxicant also there, or for for the purpose of clothing is there. Then we will say the next one that is related to this the ethnobotany. The two major parts of the ethnobotany are encapsulated in the word itself. That is, ethno means study of people, the botany study of the plants. The people study the plants for their various uses. It may be of food, it may be of medicine, it may be of clothing, or other uses also in region to region that are the aspects coming under the topic that is the ethnobotany. Then we also consider the one of that is the Richard's events schedules. It's known as a father of the botany. But he do a lot of work on the relations what he study, the relationship between plants and the human being is there. He study a number of the plants are there, how the plants are related to the human being for a different purpose. For the, it may be for the medicine, it may be for the food, or it may be for the purpose of clothing, and other uses are there. So, because of why he is known as a father of, we will say, ethnobotany. Yeah. Then the next point or next aspects of our topic, that is what is the definition of ethnobotany? How we define the ethnobotany is there. So ethnobotany is the study of a region's plant and their practical uses through the traditional knowledge of, we will say, the local culture the peoples are there. Yes, it's simply we will say ethnobotany is the local people uses number of the plants for their different purpose to study it coming under the ethnobotany. Simply we will say. So that one is the ethnobotany. And may know the ethnobotany is also defined as the use of plants by the aboriginal people. Yes, we know in our India there is a tremendous biodiversity. Tremendous biodiversity. In our India, there are different type of the tribals are there, different type of the regions are there, and in each and every regions, a number of the aboriginal people they are using a number of the plants for to cure their different type of the diseases. Yes, if we will say we not know, but that people which will be live there, they cure their different type of the diseases by using a number of the plants are there. So the definition of the ethnobotany is also found as the use of plants by the aboriginal people, known as ethnobotany is there, and on which a number of the workers they are work maybe we will say simply a four which will be work or the folks who working on the number of the plants are there which is used for the medicinal properties there. Oh, then the next one we will say according to the Martin in 1995, ethnobotany is the part of we will say ethnoecology which concern plants, which concern to the plants. That is defined by in 1995 is a part of ethnoecology. Ethno, that is, we will say, simply we can say there a study of the plants. And study of the plants or ethnoecology, study of the plants with reference to their biotic and the abiotic components are there. The biotic component, one of the human being is also there. And the relationship between plants to their the biotic and abiotic component is also we will see ethnobotany is there. But in 1996, we will give or we will say the definitions of the ethnobotany is the science of people interaction with plant. Yes, a science of people. The science of people interaction with the plants. Yes, the people know the science of the plant. But interaction of the knowledge of the people to the plant. With the help of that, they use the plants for the different purposes. That is also the one part of definition is there. Also, we will say the ethnobotany is relatively defined as a relationship between the man and the vegetation. Yes, the relationship between a man and the side vegetation is there. Vegetation, that is the plants. A number of the plants are there, and that number of the plants in some area, we will say some people they are used for the purpose of like as the medicine, like as the food, like as the clothing, like as the any other. The usefulness of the plants are there depend on region to region. So that one is the definitions of the we will say ethnobotany is there. Then the next one point that is the history of ethnobotany is there. How or from which like the use of the plants to cure diseases of the human being is started there. Okay, so the John Hertzberger in 18, we will say 85, they are started to use the plants to cure different diseases, and John Hertzberger first point that is the ethnobotany is there. We will say as back as 4000 BC. The medicinal plant were using, we will say, primitive Chinese. Yes, before 4000 BC, before Christ, the medicinal plants were using by the primitive Chinese. Started the use of the plant as a medicinal plant. The use of the plant to cure different diseases of the plants are there. So we will say the earliest documents, the applications are found in Babylon. We will say in 1770 BC is there. Yes, in the Babylon record, they have find out the plants are used for the purpose of cure diseases of the human being with the help of plants are there. In 77 AD, the Greek surgeon Dioscorus published the we will say the Materia Medica, and in which he described about 600 plants used to cure different diseases of the human being are there. Next one that in Ayurveda is the pioneer of the earlier in the Ayurveda, there are number of the plants that are used for as a medicinal plant is there. Also, we will say there Siddha and Unani and the other we will say the traditional system of the medicines in which also there is a record that plants are used to cure diseases of the human beings there. The Atharva Veda describes the uses of a number of the drugs which are prepared from the plants are there. In the ancient, two important, we will say, the granthas are there, in which that is the two grantha known as the Charak Samhita and we will say the Sutra Samhita, in which there are about 700 medicinal plants are introduced or described how they use to cure different diseases of the human being are there. Or in way of the Parasara wrote a book, we will say, like as the Veda, the science of medicinal plant, in which also he described a number of the plants used to cure different diseases by using the plants are there. The joy way, which is also one of the we will say botanists in his Historia Plantarum, he wrote the one booklet that is the Historia Plantarum, in which described a number of the plants used as medicinal purposes is there. At the same time, we will say the in 17 we'll say 53 Carlos Vanillina is a father of modern plant taxonomy. In each species plantarum classified and described about 5,900 plants are there. That is also one of the good record of the plants is used for the different purposes by the human being is there. But in America, we will say the other workers like as the Stephen Powers in 1875, which is also we will say right, about the plant used for different purposes is there in India. That is the Dr. S.A. Hain. We will say also we will NBRI, National Botanical Research Institute, in which Ethno is known as a father of Indian ethnobotany. He studied a number of the plants. The literature is available in the form of a booklet in which given uses of number of plants for the different purposes of the human being is there. Then also in the 19th century, there are this number of the record is there, which is says that plants are used for different purposes are there in 1992, in 1993, in 2002, in 2008, in 2004, in 2006. There are a number of available today, which is helpful for the history of ethnobotany or the users of number of the plants for the human being is there. All these are about the history of. Then the next one point, that is the concept of ethnobotany. So student, after this point we have covered the different related, that is the introduction about the ethnobotany. Second one point, that is the definitions of ethnobotany. Then we will say a history of ethnobotany is there. And next to that, the next one point, third one point, that is the concept of ethnobotany is there. We also see that is the ethnobotany, a study of interrelationship between human and the plant. Yes, that is the concept. In between the human being and the plant, there is a special relationship is there. We know that in the biological and abiotic component, plants play an important role there. Plants are the producers. Yeah, we will say ectotrophic in their mode of nutrition. And because of why the plants play an important role in an environment on which all other organisms they are totally dependent. They are totally dependent. We all are ectotrophic in our mode of nutrition. Only the plants are ectotrophic in their mode of nutrition. And in this ethnobotany, a study of interrelationship between human and the plants. And in studying the interrelationship, we find out how the plants play an important role or how the plants fulfill our basic need. It may be food, it may be shelter, it may be clothing, it may be of waste is there. That is the we will say the concept. That is the concept. Because of one, we study the that is the ethnobotany is there. The current use of the term, we will say, a study of the traditional knowledge of the plants. Yes, with the help of this ethnobotany, we study a traditional knowledge of the, we will say, a plants are there. Yes, in the traditional aboriginal people from last many years, they are using the plants for the purpose of to cure their different diseases. This traditional knowledge, with the help of this ethnobotany, we try to enhance there. We try to update there. So that is also one of the concepts about this ethnobotany is there, and it involves, we will say, the knowledge of the plants, classification, cultivation, and use of the plants as a food, as a medicine, as for we will say the shelter or for the different purposes is there, like as the clothing, like as the medicine, like as the food, like as the other thing what we opted from the are there. That is also one of the points related to the concept is there. And in this point, this we will say a concept of ethnobotany. With the help of this ethnobotany, we will find out the religious knowledge of yes, the indigenous knowledge of the plants are there. Okay, from many years we are eating the plants, and there is a record and suggestive of the indigenous knowledge of the plants. We use for the purpose of classifications of the plants are there, for the cultivations of the plants are there, as well as for classification and the cultivation, we can use it for the worldwide period. We will say the importance of a plant, like a food, like a like a shelter, like a farming there. So all these other points they are related concept of. Then we will consider the next one point That is the aim and objective of the ethnobotany. Yes, why we study? What is the aim? What is the objective of the ethnobotany are there? So we will say the first aim of the ethnobotany, that is the proper documentations of the indigenous knowledge about the medicinal plants. Yes, with the help of this ethnobotany, with the help of this topic, with the help of this ethnobotany, a proper documentation of indigenous knowledge about the medicinal plant. That is the first one. With the help of this to study a number of the plants are there, we will make a proper documentation. No doubt that is available, but there is need to make it a proper, to make it in a proper way is there, so that we will use it for the future purpose. Yeah. Then the second one point we will say a preservation of the unwritten traditional knowledge about the herbal plants. Yes, there is also some knowledge is unwritten. No record is there, but the people are known. And from that people, from that original people, we will take it. We try to take it, and by taking it, make them in the form of documentation. Make them in the form of written format is there. So that is also one of the aim and objective of the what is there. Then the next one, that is the conservations of, we will say, the natural heritage of this plant is there. Yes, the conservation of our natural heritage before extinction. Yes, we all know because of why the pollution from the different activities of human beings, number of the plants become extinct. Before the extinction of the plant, there is need to conserve the national heritage of the plants there before their we say the extinction is there. Yes, that is needed. Why? Some plants are so important to cure a special diseases of the human being, but that plant become today that plant become extinct stage is there. To avoid it, there is need to conserve it. And we also do this. That is the what is there. Next one point, next one aim and objective of the Ethnobotany, that is to create the awareness about the role in cultural, social, and health of people. Yes, to create awareness. Yes, there is need to create the awareness of the people. For it, we will say like cultural is there, for its social is there, for its health is there. Why? The plants are there. At the same time, to train the people or students for, we will say, the utilization and conservation of the medicinal plant. Yes, there is need to train the people, train the students in a such a way they are utilize the plants, also they are conserve the plants, also they protect the plants. With the help of that, we maintain the number of people. We conserve the number of people there. We protect the number of the plants are there. So that is also one of the aim and objective of the botany there. At the same time, to increase in manufacture of the herbal drug is there. To increase a manufacture of herbal drug, that is also one of the aim and objective of the botany is there. The manufacture of herbal, yes, with the help of a number of the herbs are there, the number of the plants are there. With the help of plant, need to prepare the herbal drug. That also we achieve with the help of this ethnobotany is there to increase, we will say, research and the job opportunity with the help of relationship between plants and animals or the use of the plants for different purpose. There is need to increase research and the job opportunity. How we can increase the job opportunity means when we are doing the research, with the help of research, we are conclude that is so and so plant is useful for to prepare so and so disease. We will say the cure is there. With the help of that, we will start, we will develop an industry is there. In that industry, we will give a job opportunity to the number of the people are there. With the help of that, we obtain one product, another side. With the help of that, we are building the plants. for the to obtain curative measures are there. So that is also the one aim and objective, that is research and the job opportunity increase with the help of the scope was much, we'll say, elaborated by the Ford as well as the Koch. These are the two scientists who are working on the number of the plants and the scope. They try to elaborate, to increase, to, we will say, develop a number of the plants are there. The ethnobotany has attracted attentions during the last three decades. From last three decades, ethnobotany are the reasons, or we will say develop attentions during a lot the decades are there. In the recent, we will say that here much work of this ethnobotany is done. We will say the many countries are there. The countries they are like as in our India, in Africa, in the France, in the Mexico, in USA. The work is done. The ethnobotany means number of the plants that are this human tradition of the human being. So, right, the next one, that is on the basis of the ethnic plant group of their users. There are making a group of the ethnic groups are there. On which criteria users are there? That is the users of the plants are there. And that we see like as there are the different groups are there, like as the wild edible plants are there, ethno medical plants are there. We will say also that is the fiber and the we will say of course the plants are there, or we will say the oil yielding plants are there, then the dye yielding plants are there, gum and resin yielding plants are there, or we will say timber and the wood farm plants are there, canning yielding plants are there, and the plants are used for basketry or the brooms purposes. On the basis of the users, the number of the groups of the plants are there, by that is also one of the things which is for different purposes are there. Then the next one point we are trying to consider here, if there are number of aims and objective of the ethnobotany, then the next one point, what is the importance of it? Why we study the plants are there? Why we making or why we then one of the subjects the ethnobotany is there? The first important, it provides the information regarding the traditional uses of the plant health for tribal development. Yes, that is the importance of the first importance of ethnobotany. It provides the information regarding the traditional uses of plant, and that is needed today. Just no doubt there are different methods. Like allopathy is there, homeopathy is there, we will say the Ayurveda is there, but sometimes the allopathy having some side effects, and there is no any side effect in the Ayurveda. And Ayurveda totally depend upon what are there. And because of why there is need to provide the information regarding the traditional uses of the plants, we will say for different purposes are there in the, we will say which we will say wealth for the tribal development. For the tribal development wealth, there is need, we will say provides traditional use of the plants are there. The second one importance we will say about the ethnobotany is there. The ethnobotanical studies we will say grow light on a certain unknown useful plants and the new users of we will say many known plants are. Yes, with the help of the ethnobotanical knowledge, we will say light on the certain unknown uses of the plants. And with the help of that, we will make aware about the plants are there. And there are number of the plants still today also we are not using, we are not known the use of the plants are there. So the known as well as the unknown plants used for we will say different purposes. It may be of tribal people or it may be for different purposes plants are there. The plant products and the agro-based, we will say the industry such as the food processing industry, or we will say the fiber and the cloth or the cottage or industries are there. Extraction of the edible oil industries are there. Then we will say that resin, tanning, gum, dye. We will say extraction industries are there to develop such a type of thing. With the help of plants are there. Means from the plants where developing a number of industries are there. That is one of the important botany. Then we will also consider there are, we will say, the few plants we try to consider here. How they are used. Only few plants we have put five plants we are considered here. We all know about this plant known as the Gloriosa indica. Botany we will say a Kadoni is there. And this plant is also coming under the medicinal plant. No, no, this plant is tree in their habit having the family Liliaceae, the botanical name is the Azadirachta indica, and this plant generally a leaf are used there. And that leaves we say used for the different purposes. It may be of that as the leprosy is there, it may be of the heart disorder is there. We will say in case of the bloody liver is there, intestinal worm is there, stomach ache is there, use of loss of appetite is there. Like the skin cancer type of the diseases are there, and maybe for the purpose of diabetic is there, or for the purpose of liver problems are there. The leaves of Azadirachta are used. Yeah, we all know this one is the picture of the plant that is the Azadirachta indica. We all know about the plant. This is the flowering of the plant having the family Vitex, and all that leaves or the extract of the leaves are used cure different diseases of the human beings there. The next one part, that is the Gloriosa superba is there. Yes, that is also one of the plants. We all know about the plant. This one is the figure of the picture of the plant. Very nice. You can see here the picture of the plant. And these plants are used for a different purpose. It has been used for a treatment of, we will say, a goat is there, infertility is there, open wound is there. Oh, all these plants the different type of the ulcer is there. So all these are the various for to cure the different diseases of the human being. It may be of kidney related problem is there. It may be of we will say the cancer related different type of the problems are there. It may be of we will say like as the intestinal problem is there or many type of the internal parasites are there to cure different type of the diseases of the human being. The plants will be used like as the Gloriosa superba. This one is the flower of the plants, and all the plants like as the used like as the different part of the plants are used to cure this the different type of the diseases of the human being is there. Next one plant is known as the Vitex negundo is there. This one is also the plants available. We will say that everywhere and also used for a different purposes are there. They are like as the Vitex negundo will say generally relieves the muscle pains and also a joint pains are there. Yes, in the different people, there this one is the severe problem, like at the muscle pain and joint pain are there. Relieves the muscle pain and the joint pain. The Vitex negundo is also used there. The Ayurvedic and the Unani pharmaceutics of the Indian documented the use of we will say the leaf and the seed as well as the root extract of this plant is the Vitex negundo for the different purpose like as the edema is there, skin diseases are there, or as well as the rheumatism is there, etc. Or the fever Vitex negundo plant is used. This picture of the plants the flowering stage and the different part of this plant will be included to cure the different diseases of the human being there. Next one, like the Indigofera tinctoria, is also one of the plants used for different purposes. There in the traditional medicine, the leaf extract. Sometimes we will use it for sometimes the different part of the plant are used and they are used for taken with honey or the milk. It's the mixture of the honey with the extract of this plant, like as the Indigofera tinctoria is there, are used to treat we will like as the epilepsy or the we will say the nervous disorder, asthma, bronchitis, liver complaints of stomach is there, then the liver and the kidneys vein problems are there. All selected of the diseases purely the Indigofera tinctoria plant yield. This is the we will say the picture of the plants. That is the flowering stage is there. A different part of the plant which is yield for a different diseases of the human being. Next one, that is the herbaceous plant, generally rotating a habit known as the Tribulus terrestris. In Marathi, we will say the bokro. Generally, a small spine usually presents there. This Tribulus and Ethno people have used a plant for a variety of the potential, we will say the users are there, potential effects are there, including we will say the we will say enhance the libido is there, then the keep the urinary tract healthy and reduce the spilling this particular is this plant included the we will say fruits of this tribal I will there today the triangular statistics is a variety yield as the general health supplement. Triangular statistics approach yield as a health supplements that health supplement contains the you will say a different type of the ingredients in there. Okay, that is the flower, that is the leaves are there. Then the fruits will be formed in a small will be formed there. The So all these are about the Ethnobotany. So friends, in this lecture we have covered the different points related to the Ethnobotany. First one that is the introduction. Second one that is the definition of Ethnobotany. Then the third one that is the concept of Ethnobotany. Next one the importance of Ethnobotany, and later on we are considering a few plants how they are used for the different purposes. Questions may be asking on this topic that will be define ethnobotany at number one concept of it. Right? Maybe asking the second short note, right? Brief on scope and importance. So, friend, today we have covered the point. The next lecture we consider two points only, that is the how ethnobotany is interdisciplinary. So, today we can stop here. Get started. It's related to the